Well, going back a year ago, I was working long hours in front of a computer screen, probably about 12 hours a day, and developed some very severe neck pain. Shortly after it first happened, I was in very severe pain. Probably spent 1, 2, maybe even up to 3 weeks in bed. I used to get up for an hour or so and then have to lay back down when it was really bad. So that was the main symptom I was getting. It was almost what you'd call cervical, a lot of instability there. It felt like my neck wasn't strong enough to even support the weight of my head, so I had to laying down for most of the day was the only way I sort of got around that. Well, firstly, I went to a chiropractor who diagnosed me with forward head posture and a misalignment. Promises were made that that was the problem. That's why I was getting other secondary symptoms like, tiredness and other bits and pieces as well. Signed me up for a treatment plan, and 6 months later, posture had changed. Posture was great, but still in very severe pain in the neck. The fact that there was some very severe soft tissue damage had completely gone undiagnosed, and it hadn't solved that at all. I was still in a lot of pain every day, even months after. I've also been seeing an osteopath for months as well before I came to prolotherapy, and I've also had some physiotherapy, so I pretty much explored every other avenue, and just nothing had got rid of the pain, and not really the instability either. I was still felt like very unstable in the neck area, to the point that I couldn't even work. Had to be off work for 3 months because I couldn't sit for any longer in front of a screen, and nothing else was actually making a significant difference. So very shortly after, even just after the first couple of treatments, I noticed a massive difference. Where I was in bed sort of for most of the day, I was up, I was around, I was up for 2 hours at a time, I was up for 3 hours at a time, and I was seeing a very noticeable difference in what I could do around the home. It's even got to the point where I can, I started by walking, but now I'm doing running, I'm doing all the jobs around the house, so I'm up like normal every day, and only really suffering from a tiny bit of pain just every so often. So it's nearly completely gone over the time I've had my treatments of prolotherapy. I'd say definitely do it. I'd say definitely. I've tried everything else. Like I said, chiropractors, osteopaths, physiotherapy, and for me, this is the thing that's actually made a difference. It's actually worked. Because even the chiropractor, for example, although he was aligning me, I had some real weakness in the soft tissues, and really I couldn't have thought what else would the solution be. I couldn't really find another solution for it, but I came here, and it's starting to feel a lot more stable. I feel that the strength has come back in my neck, and I'm near enough back to normal now.